Welcome to my little YouTube channel, and well, it's another video from the fourth season, as you can see. Yes, I'm Alisa Agnes, your writer. And so I called the show as my birthday party because my birthday happened to be 2 days after that show. So the whole trip that I went to then was also my birthday trip. But about this I will tell you more in the next video. It was the first time Niall was in Poland, and he was very much excited about this, just like the most of fans. And well, it felt like the real celebration to me, not only because it was my birthday party, as I say, but it was also this kind of vibe that can be compared to Harry Styles shows, because everybody was just having fun, even during those songs that played just before the show started. And everybody was just dancing and singing, and it felt like the realest birthday party. And I think it's really special for such people like me who are celebrating their birthdays this way. And of course, sometimes we don't we don't choose such shows to happen right around our birthdays, or during literally the day of our birthdays. So it's a really nice thing when such things happen. And people didn't know that it was my birthday, but they made it feel like they celebrated with me anyway. So that's what is I guess the most magical about this fandom and about this show. And well, it was just so fun. And also I guess that you could hear me singing when it was getting quiet enough. So yep. And I must say that was so easy for me to sing during this show, just like during Harry Styles shows, and it was so fun. And I really enjoyed this, and I really like those videos that I made, and I'm really glad that you can watch them. And sometimes something is kind of blurry happening there, but that's probably just because this phone is still very new to me. And I can control everything, not yet, but I hope I will learn in the nearest future. And well, there will be more shows this year. I'm going for Luke Hemmings in May, for that show that is going to happen in my city, in Warsaw. And then Taylor Swift in Warsaw again in August. So I hope I will find more experience to those shows. And well, I guess this video looks like the realest movie, because all that montage and subtitles and the translation, the Polish translation in those parts when I talk. So it all makes makes me feel like it's the realest movie, and I'm proud of this video already now, because I'm pretty sure that it will turn out in a similar way as my previous video about Gliwice. So yep, I think I've learned so much since the first season. So it's been 3 years by now, but it's my fourth year. And well, okay, let's come back to the Niall. So as I said, it was my birthday party, and it was so nice. And I like to show you something. So here's the CD which I've got for my birthday. And by the way, I have to say a few words about this record, because this show, this whole tour is the promotion of this record. And the show in Warsaw was which was very special, because 9 out of 10 songs were performed from this. So that's a lot. Only one song, Never Grow Up. Yep. So all those songs were performed in Łódź, and I think it's really nice. And the count when it comes to other songs, it's like 5 from the debut solo record and 5 from the second, Heartbreak Weather. So yep, this is how it looks like. And you can check out the whole set list. I created the playlist on Spotify. All those links will be added there in the description. And also there was One Direction song, I guess the greatest hit, Night Changes. And I wonder why there wasn't more songs or other songs, because I've already heard this song during the other show by the One Direction member. And I feel like this song probably just means a lot to them, and that's why they perform even solo. Okay, so also there will be a little blog post about this whole show, and when I recall anything that I didn't say here, it will be all written there. And it will also come out on Friday, just like this video. So check out the description, and even twice, or just subscribe to my blog, get inspired. Just search for haisaagnes.com. Okay, I guess my voice has enough of talking, so thank you so much for watching. You can like, subscribe, comment, and well, until next time, bye!